Hi guys, it's me. I am 34 weeks and 4 days today. A lot has happened since my last video, and I don't know if I'll be able to get it all in. I'll start with week 33, or 32 actually, right after my vlog, which was on a Saturday. I went to work Monday and got an email from my ex-boyfriend's sister. He was on leave in South Carolina. He's the one that lost the dog on July 3rd. She said that he, can't really go into detail, but he was injured really bad. He was hit in the head with a 2x4, and they didn't know if he was going to make it. And this is someone that I'm still really close to, and we've stayed friends, so I was pretty devastated. I left work early, came home, packed a bag, and jumped in the car and drove 10 hours to see him. They were letting visitors in because they didn't know if he was going to make it or not. And right when I got there, the following morning, they stopped visitation. But that was sort of a good sign to me, even though I drove all that way, I didn't get to see him. If he was going to die, they would have let me in and to see him, to say goodbye. So since then, he was in a coma for a week and a half, and his brain was bleeding. They had to have surgery, and it was swelling. But since then, I've gotten updates from his sister and said that he is doing well, he's awake, he can't talk, and he can't feel the right side of his body, but he has been sitting up, he understands, they say he understands, he just has a long way of recovery, and I don't know how he'll be once he's, considered recovered. So I had contractions the entire trip, there and back. My mom thought I was going to have the baby up in South Carolina. That was how bad. So when I got back, I had to have an emergency doctor's appointment. They did a bunch of tests. They did a test to see if the baby was releasing hormone to put me into labor. That came back negative. They did an ultrasound. He looked fine, so they weren't really worried about that. So he was good. Last week, week 33, I was sent home from work on Friday because I could hardly walk. The contractions were getting really bad, and I guess he had moved in a position lower and was on my pubic bone, and I couldn't take the pressure, I guess. I was walking really slow. Sorry, I have something in my eye. I was walking really slow. So they actually sent me home with like a form that I had to get clearance from my doctor in order to come back to work. So that kind of scared me. I was hoping my doctor wouldn't put me on bed rest, but she didn't. So I got clearance to come back to work, so I went to work Monday, which is this week. Also, in the midst of all that, I got my tile put in my house. So I was living like I was camping for a few weeks because they have to take toilets out. So they left me with one toilet, and then for like an entire afternoon I didn't have a toilet at all. But yeah, the tile's in, and then also I got new vanities for each bathroom, so it looks really good. I keep saying I'll do a video, but I keep forgetting. Also, Damon's bedding came, which I need to do an updated nursery video anyway, but you can kind of see it here. Also this week, my AC decided it didn't want to work anymore at 96 degrees every day. So I had the AC guy come out, and he checked, and it was the fan motor. So $600 later, I replaced the fan motor. They said I need a whole new system, but I don't have $5,000 right now, so I said just replace the fan motor. So they said I should get a couple years out of it. Symptoms I've been having: a lot of constipation. I thought one day that I was going to have to go to the hospital. It was so bad. It felt like the baby's head was crowning. And I told my mom I felt like I needed an epidural. It hurt so bad. And it was because of all the Tums I've been taking. So I started eating Activia, and that seems to have helped. Also, the baby's really big now, so my mobility is slowed. Breathing is harder. I'm extremely thirsty all the time. I pee like 4 times a night, and every time I get up to pee, I go grab something to drink because I'm so thirsty. And just really, really, really tired. I've been kind of stressed out because of all that's going on. I'm really worried about my ex. But that was me in a nutshell for this week. I tried to make it fast because I had a lot to fit in. I hope I don't go over time or too under time, I don't know. But I'll show my belly at 34 weeks. I'm almost 35 weeks, so. This is the belly shot. I hope you can see it. Can't really tell. I don't have any stretch marks yet, so hopefully I won't. And there's my belly button. It's gross. Alright.